Hello and welcome back to another new card segment. Hopefully we get some replays over the course of this day here, but there's a whole new archetype. We've got an MST archetype, and we've got a new wave of Goki support. Should we start with Gokai? Get ready for a Goki rematch. Okay, so we got Goku Mashin Suprex. They retrained Suprex, I see. Tyrant Ogre. This is definitely not a fusion summon, right? This just has to be a contact fusion. It's not. It actually needs fusion summoning. Okay, there's also a Synchro now for some reason. Level 6 is generic, by the way. There's a Link monster. Is it Link 1? That's a Link 2. Konami had the funniest opportunity, man, to let us search Cage Match. That would have been perfect. And a continuous spell. All right. Let's read the main deck, guys, first, and then see the boss monsters here. So we've got Goku Mashin Suprex, level 4 Earth Tuner. Goes first, second effect once per turn. Reveal this and one other Goki in your hand and special both. Can't special while you control either of those monsters except Gokis. Ooh, so you can still technically do like a Zolde slop. Well, not in TCG. You can still technically do like a bunch of other link climbing dumb fuckery. You just have to make a Goki first with these two bodies. If this is sent from the field to the grave, add a Goki card. So still utilizing the rematch search ability, which is always broken because rematch is a card that just says reborn 2 monsters. So very, very broken spell card. All right, this card's cracked. That's absolutely insane. And then I assume with this, you probably synchro. Let's read the spell first before we read the extra deck. Goki Fighting Spirit. You can activate this card. You can only activate one card with this name per turn. You can use a second effect once per turn. When this resolves, special a level 4 lower Earth from your hand in defense. Warrior, Dino, or Cybers. Wow, that is generic. You could just play this in Dino. You could just play this in Dino. This just specials the baby. Very funny. Okay, cool. It's a Dino Wrestler card as well, technically, I guess, right? If you really want. Cybers? I can't think of any, like, Cybers Earths, though. I mean, there's a few, but nothing that, like, does crazy, like, starter combos, is there? G-Golems. Sure, we have G-Golem support, technically. You contribute a Link 3 or higher Goki in Special Dino or G-Golem from extra deck. Or a Dino Wrestler from your deck as well. Okay, I like that they've just decided that they're going to make this a card for 2 archetypes. Do with that what you will. But yeah, there's no restrictions or locks here. So it's fairly open-ended. This card is kind of incredible. Alright, I guess we'll read the Link monster first. Why is there so much subtext here? Goki Shake Ogre? Are you kidding me? They made a reference to... oh my god. Habibi, the Sheikh is here. Sayyidina. Wow, that's insane. Alright, it's a Link to Earth Warrior. Requires 2 Gokis. Bottom left and right, equals first second effect once per turn. If a Goki is added from deck to hand, except by drawing it special any number of Gokis from your hand with different levels from each other, you can't special summon while you control any of those face-up monsters except Gokis. So... you use the first guy to summon itself and any Goki monster. You link into this. You add like 2 more monsters. And then this guy just specials them from your hand. So basically like it just... pretty much just specials 2 guys from your deck. Really, if you think about it. Because the 2 Gokis that you summon with this and any other name, any other Goki, just adds 2 more Gokis from your deck. So you just special summon them. And then, special for the different levels from each other, but you can't special while you control any of those face-up monsters except Goki monsters. So you just want to, like, special summon, a 4 and a 2. And then this will let you synchro into the 6 here. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And then during your main phase, you can fusion summon from your extra deck. Oh, wow, you don't even want to synchro? You could just fusion summon? So you could just special 2 from your deck, basically, and then fusion into this guy, requiring a Link plus any Warrior, Dino, or Cybers. So you do need to use Sheikh. All right, Habibi needs to be linked away, which is fused away, which is unfortunate because I guess you probably want to climb this into like Ogre or something. If this is fusioned, you can target cards on the field up to the total link ratings of the Goki links using material and destroy them. Wow, that's crazy. So going second, this just like pops too. If you use a link 3 or higher as material, those cards cannot be activated in response? What? You could pop 3 cards without your opponent responding if you use a link 3? That's absolutely ridiculous. And if it battles, your opponent can activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Just a classic battle phase restriction on a deck focused on, you know, being big and large. That makes sense. Pretty incredible. What does the Synchro do then? Dragon Ogre. Generic, by the way. Goes for a second fight once per turn. Synchro to add a Goki spell. So you can just search the continuous if you want. You can also add rematch. I don't know if there's any other good Goki spells. I know like cage match is a thing, but I don't know if you want to be playing cage match. I don't remember what it does, but maybe this opens up other Goki cards you wouldn't normally play because it's just you can play one of it and it's searchable. So that could be worth it, but the only one other than rematch I honestly can remember is cage match. Gauge match, hey! Flip turn's decent if I recall. Oh, okay, I see. And if this is sent to the grave, you can target an earth monster you control, add a Goki with lower attack from grave to hand, and while the targeted monster is face up on your field, your opponent's monsters can only target that monster for attack. Okay, so I'm pretty sure a 2-card combo of this deck just ends on, like, infinity. Right? Like, this is pretty incredible. Let's do a... I'm not going to watch the full video, but let's just, like, quickly take a look, because I know Exordio posted a new video of this. Maybe we can see, like, just, like, what, like, the turn 1 does here. Alright, so we got Small World. Okay, so this is just 2 normal Gokis. Bua. Okay, sure, whatever. Let's just get through the minigame here. So this is just 2 Gokis. Just 2 Gokis. Goes into... What are we starting with first? We're going to go for the Link. Cobra and Suprex. Just add 2 names here. So you're probably going to go for the Synchro. And Headbat, so that's 6. Yep. Activate the effect in the hand here. Special summon itself plus that thing. We're going to synchro them off for Dragon Ogre. Dragon Ogre will probably just add the continuous spell. And these 2 are also going to add. So you get another name and you get like rematch with one of them probably. Moonsault. Okay, we're just going to get 2 names. Iron Claw. Those are definitely the worst ones. I know there's a Goki that like doesn't float. We get a special Moonsault and Claw. Link into the 3 here. Claw adds Guts. Still haven't searched what's his name first of all. Recycle the Link. Extra normal summon Suprex. Wow. Okay, dude. Link 4 for Master Ogre. And then we have the Co-Link climbing with these things here. This is a 2-card combo, remember, by the way. Search Octo Stretch. Special summon 0 Day. That's going to be climbing up into Berserker, who brings back the 0 Day. And the Link 2 here. That's a Link 4 that's going to make Firewall. Firewall can add back Headbat. Link that into Singularity. Oh boy, you know what's going on here. Dragon Ogre in the graveyard recycles this. We special Octo Stretch with the thing. Headbat effect, special summon. Make a Link 2. That's going to be Masquerada. We're V-linking, baby. Bringing back Firewall as well. Co-linked for 2, by the way. Oh, we're not putting it underneath the Ogre? Isn't it better in the other zone? Okay, well, now it's time for rematch. So now we're just, after all of that, we're going to soul charge. Wait, why did we just pass on these 2 bodies? Do we have like a quick play fusion? Is that what's going on here? Are we going to like quick play fusion? Okay, so we're going to go Mitsurugi stuff here. Bring back something. What are we actually dealing with? Exciton. Exciton effect. Okay, we actually need like a non-engine to stop an Exciton. That's very funny. Sure. Ame, special summon this. Tribute. This thing adds back prayers. Okay. Master Ogre bounces the one pointing to it. Wait, so do we just not... Does it not... It just doesn't summon the fusion? Singularity bounce here. Masquerade Link with Firewall into SP. Singularity... brings back the Firewall. Wait, so can you bounce again with this Firewall? I'm disappointed that we didn't do the fusion. I guess you can't, like, set up the fusion for your opponent's turn. But yeah, it's obviously you play it going second. Okay, so that was just a 2-card combo. That's what that deck does. You can 2-card combo ends on Mask, Singularity, Firewall, with infinite follow-up. So I don't think it's designed to make the fusion on the opponent's turn. So you just do it going second. All right, that is very cool. I know that Goki is quite popular. But then again, it's a Link summoning deck, so I don't know how it became popular. 1-card combo. Someone made a 1-card combo? Okay, let's take a quick look at this then. Alright, 1-card combo incoming here. Brother, you rickrolled me on Dueling Book? Are you actually... How did you stack it so that you drew them? You made a 5-card deck. Never up you give, Gunna. Never up you give, Gunna. Good job, dude. All right, well done. Screw you guys. Screw you guys. All right. Next up then, let's read the MST deck. Okay, so we've got Magnifistorming Megala. This is a level 3 Wind Fairy, 5/15. You can only special with the first effect of this card's name once per turn. So you're telling me that this is an MST archetype. Jesus Christ, there's like 9 cards here. Okay, sure. A lot to process then. All right, so you can only special with the first effect of this card's name once per turn. You can only use the second effect once per turn. If you have MST in your grave or your opponent controls no spells traps, you can special this from your hand. It's just such the dumbest fucking summoning condition ever. If you have MST in grave. If a Magnifistorm quick play or MST is activated, special a Magnifistorm from your deck with a different name for the monsters you control, and you can't special the rest of the turn except winds. Oh, they made it wind to go with the whole Typhoon theme. Okay, very funny. Magnifistorming Erdam, level 3 Wind Beast. You can only special summon the first effect of this name once per turn. You can only use the second effects of the name once per turn. If you have MST in your grave, your opponent controls the spells trap, special summon this. Okay, so they all just free special summon. This is normal or special to add a Magnifistorm monster. Or MST. Or MST. Magnifistorming Suen. Special summon with the first effect once per turn. If you have MST in your grave, your opponent controls the spells trap, special summon this. It's very funny because you can use it going first and second, right? Like if you unironically play MST and hit a back row, you can just special summon it. Or going first, obviously your opponent doesn't have any spells and traps, so you just, immediately use this. Maybe Labyrinth players will have to shotgun their furnitures just to play around this deck, huh? If this is normal or special to add a Magnifistorm spell trap or MST. So this one adds monsters or MST, and this one adds spells or MST. And then we've got Crothea. Peacock-ass looking card. What is this artwork? You can only use the first, second effect once per turn. If a quick play is activated, special this. And if it's special or normal to add a Magnifistorm card or an MST from deck or grave to hand, except itself, and you cannot specialize turn except wins, can destroy battle card effects while you control no spells and traps. And then we've got a big boss monster here, Magnifistorm Vortex Beauty Valrune. Wind to Aqua, kills the first, second, and third effect once per turn. You can trigger this turn 0 if a quick play spell is activated. Oh, yeah, I guess if your opponent's playing Runic. I don't know if you could, can you, actually do anything, though? Aqua Wind? Yeah, it's called the Weather, buddy. If your opponent uses Call By or Cross Out, holy crap, dude. You can't, do anything with it, though. Right? You can summon it and then get a search, but that's it. When your opponent activates a monster effect and you have MST in your grave, negate, and if you have 2 or more MSTs in your grave, destroy. Quick effect negate and destroy with MST specifically. Aqua tier? True. Windlock makes this unplayable. Am I crazy? Well, I don't think it's designed to be like an extra deck. That you just rely on the main deck of these guys together, which, I guess it's maybe not terrible. This sets up a negate, and then you have, hand traps, I guess. Maybe is okay. Totem Bird. True. You can overlay into Totem Bird with the 3s. That's a spell and trap negate. If MST is activated while this is in your grave, special summon it. Wait, special the MST? Oh, wait, never mind. So this recycles itself. That's crazy. Then we've got the Great Pyrophonics. Level 9 Wind Pyro. Kills first, second, and third effect. If a quick play is activated, special this. If a quick play is activated, target 2 cards your opponent controls, shuffle them into the deck. What the fuck? That's insane! That is crazy! This just bounces 2 guys. So you activate a quick play, which are all searchable, and then you just spin 2 dudes. And if MST is activated while this is in your grave, special summon it. Okay, this like you actually need to play MST for this deck to be good. That's crazy. Magnifistorming Stanza Tribute is a quick play spell. Activate one of his effects, but you can use effect once per turn. Add a level 4 lower Magnifistorm from deck to hand. So they just have a Rota that you can use to trigger this guy any turn, anytime. Add MST from deck or grave to hand. If this is destroyed by the effect of MST, set this. Huh? You can chain MST to this to get it in the grave and reset this. I guess. If you want, if you really want to. And then we got a summoning technique. You can activate one of these effects. Send a Magnifistorm monster from deck to the grave. Add an MST from deck or grave to hand. And if this is destroyed by MST, reset it. So you can just like keep MSTing your guys, recycle them, trigger the effects, and then do them again on your opponent's turn while triggering other monster effects in the process. That's actually kind of incredible. This like doesn't even seem that bad, by the way. Like I know this is like supposed to be haha funny gimmick like MST, but this is literally like fine. Like these are decent cards. What the hell? So this one is send and or add, and then it resets itself. And then we've got one more quick play, Sight Trance. Activate one of his effects because of his effect once per turn. Draw 2, discard a Magnifistorm or quick play, or if you do not have any in your hand, discard your entire hand. Add an MST from deck or grave to your hand. This is destroyed by the effect of MST. Reset it. You can never blind MST again, literally. Now this is a searchable trap card, Magnifistorming Sovereign Tyranny. You can target 3 quick plays, apply in sequence, shuffle them into the deck, and then draw 1. Wind monsters gain 300 defense for the rest of this turn. What a really bad stat line, but whatever. Once per chain, when MST is activated, target a face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effect. If this card is destroyed by the effect of MST, reset this. Wow, that is crazy. When MST... So how do you activate MST other than activating MST? I know that's a dumb question, but did any of these have, like, this card is considered activating MST? MST negate, literally MST. Okay, so you do literally need the MST. Interesting. Okay. So basically, like you you do search MST and you do add them, so you could just set 2 MSTs. So if you want to negate a card your opponent controls, you could like activate like the Rota on your opponent's turn, MST it, and then chain this as chain link 3 to negate a card. The MST resets the Rota. Yeah, that's actually kind of fucking sick. So they got a negate. All right, fantastic. This is beautiful. They need a card that lets you MST from the hand. Okay, so this specifically made me feel like they were going to put a card in here that when activated is treated like activating MST so as to fulfill the activation condition of this thing. But maybe that would be too broken, because then you would just have like multiple, like you could have like 4 or 5 negates per turn, and it just negates any face-up card, monsters and spells and traps. This is legitimately incredible. Like this deck does not seem that bad. Now the one thing that's kind of annoying me about this deck is that unironically this seems like a runic deck. I know, we hate runics here. But there is so much synergy. This card especially. Draw 2 and discard a Magnifistorm or quick play. Like, you can just discard a runic, right? Like, that's just... It feels like it's designed for that. Aren't you windlocked? Yeah, but obviously you do, like, runic stuff first. And then you do this. They also don't have a field spell, so, you know, you just keep Fountain up, right? Like, the restriction is not that relevant. It's for... Let's see. What's the one that locks you? Rest of this turn? They all say rest of this turn. So you can just do runic stuff first. Yeah. Okay, so that's very funny and incredible. Does anyone have a replay by any chance? Does anyone have maybe some gameplay? I doubt it, because it's a very interactive deck, so you would have to actually be playtesting this already. But if anyone has some like random first turn combos, I will take a look. In the meantime, I guess we could take a look at the haha comments. After 10,000 years, MST negates. And more importantly, we have a draw spell for quick plays. Could you just like play this in Runic, even if you don't play Runic? I mean, you could just play 3 of this thing in Runic. This, like, right? Like, you just have a D-draw. You could maybe play it in Pearly? Maybe Sky Striker? Right? You need at least an archetype? No, you don't. Activate one of these effects, but you can only use each effect once per turn. Draw 2, discard a Magnifistorm, or quick play. That's it. It's just D-draw. Right? It's just D-draw. That's not bad. I put together something quick here. Am I getting rickrolled again? MST Negate. Okay, someone actually has a thing here. Before you continue, you need YouTube consent. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got Beast Warriors, of course, right? So you just play tanky. Oh, great. A Featherstorm deck. Oh, great. No, that's terrible. No, not like this, Konami. Alright, well, now I'm not sold anymore. The Runic deck can also play Featherstorm. Fantastic. Just what we fucking needed. That's just terrible. Activate the quick... Chain MST! Why didn't he MST his card? He could have reset it, no? Oh, Totem Bird pass, baby. Look at that. All of this setup with the trap card through 1 Fua draw. That's kind of disgusting, actually. Obedient School, Featherstorm, and the game's just over. Is Obedient School played in Yummy? Because I know, like, all of them are light beasts, but you still want to do, like, some generic stuff with the Yummies? Don't you want to, like, do some non-Yummy stuff? I mean, the deck is still pretty good because it sets up pops and stuff just by itself, which is kind of disgusting. Yummy's coming soon, man. That's ridiculous. This deck, honestly, this is just not that bad. You do the Yummy stuff on their turn. Okay, so the lock is irrelevant because I know that Obedient School does specifically say you cannot do anything for us this turn unless it's beast related. So anyway, that was disgusting. MST Negate. Finally, MST Negates. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Subscribe to the Highlight channel for more updates and regular stream highlights. See you in the next one.